starting up a bit behind schedule. We are trying to put two and two together. Another Maureen Chinaka. Good morning, PPRO.
Hi, hello. A beautiful morning to you, and a very beautiful midweek morning to the good people of Abia State. It's your favorite bestie cop, Dsp Maureen Chinaka, the Police Public Relations Officer, Abia State Police Command. And on behalf of officers of the Abia State Police Command, I wish you a happy new month, an amazing midweek, and a beautiful week, secured week all together. So I'm very excited to be here and doing this, and good morning once more.
All right, this is your first time coming here this year.
Yeah.
So it's Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year added too.
Okay, welcome. Now let's look at security situation in Abia State. First, let me congratulate you. You got a new IG.
Yes.
Okay, so the new IG will be sworn in today in the acting capacity by the president. So what's up with that? So let's begin with that.
Okay, yes, is a moment or a period of transition in the Nigerian police force from one professional, amazing senior officer, the outgoing IGP or the retired IGP, to the amazing professional, intelligent, and well-skilled new Inspector General of Police, acting IGP Tunji Disu PSA. So it's a beautiful one. I have restrictions to what I can add that, because I'm not the first public relations officer. He has the sole responsibility of answering anything regarding the force generally. But for Abia State is where my jurisdiction lies. But it's a wonderful one. We are expectant because it is taken over by another professional officer who is passionate about professionalism, proactive policing, and also ensuring the welfare of officers. We are optimistic, we are open-minded, we're already getting the gist that we will need to be on our toes from his interviews, from his comments. He's somebody that is really into professionalism, and from his wealth of experience, we are seeing him build on what the outgoing IGP has done. So it's a new phase for us, a phase of improvement, a phase of development, a phase of moving forward, a phase of innovation, and a phase of 21st century policing. So let's come on board.
Yes, there's something interesting he said the day he was decorated for his new rank. He said the citizen is the boss.
Yeah.
So
is one of the statements that the Commissioner of Abia State has always said. He said we have been employed by members of the public to serve them, and we must serve them at every given capacity with all necessary and professional skills that we have to do that. So it is not a new thing. It's something that have been said. In fact, the last IGP, it is his vision to build a professionally competent, service-driven, rule of law compliant, people-friendly. All of this boils down to respect of the people that have called us to serve. So yes, of course, the public are the boss. They pay us, they employ us to serve us, and they will also support us and respect us to do the work that they have called us to do.
Okay, that day he said the citizen is the boss. On the 20th of June 2023, when the outgone Egbetoku was decorated by Vice President Kashim Shettima, he said he felt like a tiger, ready to chase away all the criminals in Nigeria. I don't know how far he went with that. Usman Akali Baba on his own said, I will revolutionize the police. That was 21st IGP on April 7, 2021. The list is on and on. I don't want to go down
It's
there.
beautiful. You see that they are all driven with passion. I feel like a tiger and I want to chase all the criminals. Yes, of course. The facts speak for itself. No, the truth remains that there is no perfect society, but at least we can say a reasonable measure of success has been achieved. It's not a perfect word. If not, we will not even need security agency if it is a perfect word. But we'll continue to contribute our bit to ensure that the needful is done, and he achieved it. You see, there is this review that they do, weekly review of what has happened in the month, and yearly review of what the police has done. If you're following the force headquarters, the first public relations officer, all of those records, they are there. The fact speaks for itself.
All right, let's not dwell much on that. Let's come back to Abia State. This is where we live. Okay, let's begin with Abia. This is the third month of the year. So in the last 2 months, January, February, how far with crimes? Which one is topping the list of most committed crimes in Abia State?
Okay, for the top 3 most committed crime for last month, like I say, we do our security analysis, and from our security analysis, we're able to pinpoint all of this, all of this, and ensure that we work towards it. So number 1 on the radar was murder. I don't know why murder just keep coming up. So we have a number of reported murder cases
in Abia State.
Yes, in Abia State. Then second on the radar, we have stealing and vandalizing government property. It came out second, most especially Abba axis. Then thirdly, we had assault occasioning harm / wounding. So all of these are okay. Murder is a capital offense, and if you've been following our radio outings here, we've educated members of the public that capital offenses are those offenses that when punished by law, the punishment according to law is death, life imprisonment, and long-term imprisonment. And police during investigation cannot grant bail. Bail cannot be granted to you, and police have all the ample time and opportunity to investigate. You know, some other cases that they come and they ask us about, so they're expecting us 2-3 days we should come out and say something, but it is discreet investigation must be done. That is why such matters are handed over to the mother body or mother investigative body of the Nigerian Police Force, which is the State Criminal Investigation Department, and they have ample time because it's a criminal matter and the evidence must be beyond every reasonable doubt. Beyond every reasonable doubt is more than beyond every iota of doubt. So these are the 3 things we have on the radar. And what is the command doing about it? The Nigerian Police Force, as the lead internal security agency, is up on their toes to ensure that crime and criminality is fought to the later. We are doing a lot. One of the things we are doing is what I'm doing today, educating members of the public on what is on board and how they can curtail all of these things. So we are seizing this opportunity to say, put your emotions in check. It might just be a wife suspecting the husband cheating and she takes knife out of anger or anything sharp and stabs the husband, and before you know, we are looking at somebody is dead. Or a girlfriend and a boyfriend arguing and the boyfriend kills the girlfriend or brings violence into it, and before you know, the girlfriend is dead and we're looking at murder. Or it might just be 2 friends or 2 family people fighting over a land, having issues over land, and you see the other one becoming violent, and before you know, the other one is gone. So you see, we are not looking, they will not be looking at what did that person do, what was the action of that person that warranted it. Nobody warrants to die. They will not be looking at cheating now. They will not be looking at a higher one, which is murder that you have committed. Or you just give somebody a dirty slap, the person falls down and die. You are a murder suspect. So please, let's learn to put our emotions in check. I know what it means to be angry. You know, sometimes when we talk, we are just robotic and talk head knowledge about these things. But the feeling, we've experienced it. If you've been provoked before, you know what it means to really be angry. But please, you need to tell yourself, I will not take laws into my hands. I will not make decision when I'm offended. I choose to do nothing yet. I will not do anything yet. You can call, sometimes when I'm overly offended, I call people that I respect so much to talk to me, because once they say, oh yeah, calm down, do this or do that, is my way of putting myself together. So please, let us learn to put our emotions in check. Stealing and vandalizing government property is also a very serious offense. We are looking at a better society, a better Abia, a better community where we can function and work well. And the ones that the government has already provided, why are we going to destroy it and steal it? Please, some have even lost their life at the cost of that. You see them going to get some wires and they are electrocuted to death. So please, let us say no to that. If you have association that is luring you to do that, do not join them, and also report it. You know, you can aid and abet a crime. You just see it, you know, concern me, you do as if you didn't see it. You are aiding and abetting that crime, and somehow tomorrow crime is very bad because you don't know who it will affect tomorrow. So all of the beautiful things that the government of Abia State is doing, let's not spoil it, let's appreciate it, and let's allow everybody make good use of all of those things. Then assault occasioning harm and wounding, please let it is now murder. He told us that the mandate all of those areas we have our with that directive of in another 21st century saying that the support has been of immense help. Also, sister security agencies, they are doing amazing because we are collaborating to ensure that the mandate of securing Abia State is fulfilled to the latter. And members of the public, Abians are amazing. We have members of the public sharing, giving information, and also reporting incidents that they do not understand security-wise. And we ensure their protection and we are attending to them. So everybody has one way or the other played a part in achieving this. Let's continue to do that. Members of the media, amazing people, they give us this opportunity and we have the opportunity to interface, educate you, keep you updated, and everybody keeps playing their part. And as we continue to do that, we will get better results.
All right, thank you very much. Now, we had pockets of kidnapping in Abia State a few weeks ago around Umuahia South, Obakala, and Amakama. How far with that?
Okay, regarding that of Ubakala, our attention immediately, the command was infoed on that. The commissioner of police sent his tactical team to that area and they went in search, in rescue rather, of the victim. But that was done in collaboration with the local vigilantes of that area. In fact, before we came, they already went in. You know that tactical teams are not in Ubakala. Tactical teams came from the headquarters.
Oh, yes.
So as they went there, you know, there are some activities that comes with combing of an environment. When an officer is there to comb an environment, there are lots of activities. They could be shooting and all of those activities. So those criminals, those crime suspects, they had it and they suspected the police were close, and they know they will not be able to withstand the firepower of the police, so they left the victim and fled. So the police, in collaboration with those local vigilantes, were able to rescue the victim, and they were taken to the hospital to be attended to psychologically. Meanwhile, monitoring of that area is in progress. Investigation is ongoing. We have officers placed there to report at intervals, and we have also spoken to members of that community that they should not take laws into their hands. They should calm down and collaborate with the police. Just when you see something, let us know and we will ensure that it is done. So regarding that incident, the police is already on it. In fact, we are working on it, and very soon the Commissioner of Police, Ipidanladi Isa, has assured that thorough investigation is ongoing. Those suspects that fled must be gotten. Just be patient and wait, you will hear it.
Okay, that's interesting. We are all eager to see the arrest of perpetrators of such. We don't want to live in fear. If you're going back to your house, you're looking behind your shoulders, so all kind of things. We don't want that. Then talking about murder in Abia State, I know one happened some time ago that involved the immigration officer. You're on top of that.
Yes, the matter is currently at State Criminal Investigation Department, and investigation is ongoing. Maybe in the next briefing or once investigation is concluded, we'll let you know. Like we said, murder is a capital offense and the law gives us all of the time to investigate. So to ensure that evidences provided is beyond every reasonable doubt, so that we don't convict somebody that is innocent. So the law is very particular about that, and thorough, discreet investigation is ongoing.
Okay, now when you were talking, I just remember something that happened to me while I was coming here this morning. And I was on this side of the road, this bypass here, so I could see oncoming vehicles. Then one man says, "Oga, come off for road." So I looked ahead of me. No vehicle was coming. I didn't know he was even talking to me. So before I could look back to see who the man was, this vehicle came speeding on with that horn. Pa, 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 pa. So I was shocked that I was already close to the gutter. My left leg entered the gutter. I had to use my hand to place on the edge so I didn't fall. So the vehicle zoomed past and the driver just waved in the name of sorry. Now, if such a thing happened and out of shock the person dies without the vehicle hitting him or her, apart from traffic offense, has the person committed murder?
Yes, the person has committed an offense. When it comes to traffic issue, we have categories of incidents in traffic incidences. Like if an accident occur is classified, they have the serious, they have the simple and all that the police looks into. But his actions, he has behaved negligently that caused that shock. Now what will happen is police will have it investigated. Investigation is more than what we see. We go to the extent of having autopsy. We get expert opinion. Expert opinion is if we need a doctor, the doctor will examine and know, this person died as a cause of shock. By so action. And that is why we don't just come and say anything. And that is why suspects remain suspect. Even if you catch them in the act, it must be proven. And that is why matters of rape and defilement, we get expert opinion. And that is why we do autopsy. We call specialists that comes to say, from our specialization, this is the outcome of this or that. We don't even declare people dead. We take them to the hospital and a doctor confirms them dead before we can come out to say that this person is dead, even if we are seeing this person lifeless. So that is professionalism. So it doesn't mean whether he has done it or not. Investigation will tell us the truth. Was he the one that caused it, or was it just that this person did this? And if this person died out of shock, what was your part? What was the part that you played that triggered the shock that led to the death of this person? So investigation is broad, and that is why you need to be patient when police are investigating.
Okay, thank you. No, there are other incidences that happened in Abia State that I want you to shed more light on.
Okay.
And all these things raise the concern. Sometimes people will call us in the media, ask commission, ask PPRO, what about this? One is what happened in Abia some time ago, where an object suspected to be an explosive was discovered. A controversy surrounded that a lot. You released a statement where you said that wasn't an explosive, but the church insisted, saying even the soldiers who evacuated the object said it was an explosive, but an empty one.
Okay, regarding that incident, this is the first. Okay, this is the second radio station that is bringing that up. I want the public. It is a fact that the Nigerian Police Force, Abia State Police Command, is credible. We have never been faulted for telling lies or saying what is untrue. In fact, we were taught that good PR is sometimes when you come out and say, this is wrong and I am sorry. That is good PR. It's not always defending, we are good, and we are that. And that is what the command stands for. We have disciplined officers and we have brought it to the public. We have done some investigation and we have brought it to the public. I'm just trying to say the facts speak for itself. When you are doing something, you look at incidences that have happened before. Is the command known for saying things that are untrue? It is a fact that it is a big no. Now, from that incident, I will say everybody was saying their side of the story. It's just like four blind men touching an elephant, and everybody is saying what they felt when they touched it. Now, for some reasons, we got that information. In fact, I got a call from the force headquarters of that incident, reaching out to the CP. You know, there are procedures to giving information. Before, I know I'm not everywhere. The PRO is definitely not everywhere. We have system procedures on how we pass information. There is a situation platform of the command where sit reps of morning, afternoon, night, every activities that happens in a division is sent. And of course, before the PRO speaks, he has the approval of the commissioner of police. Now, after we got that incident from what was circulating on social media, we called the area commander of that area commander Abia, and he told me that he also heard of it. In fact, we were quiet initially until we had to speak. He said he also heard of it, but he has called the DPO. Now, the Nigerian police force is structured in such a way that down to the grassroots, we might not be in every street, but there is a division covering that street. So down to the grassroots, there is a divisional police station covering that your area, and that DPO is expected to be active. Even if the division is not there, once in a while they can robot there, they can visit there, and they can do everything necessary to ensure that the security of that street under them is catered for. Police structure is one of the things I would also want to be talking about briefly today. Now, he said he spoke with the DPO covering that area, and the DPO went there, saw nothing, saw nobody, met a member of the church who he interviewed and took his statement, and he introduced himself. You will see it in my second statement. And he said that nothing of such was found. That what happened was because of the road construction, they asked them to move and all that. He said he checked around and left. Now, the area commander too, while roboting, came again, looked. She didn't see anybody, he didn't see anything, and he said on that. And that was why in our first statement, when we refuted it, I said this can be backed up by the thorough investigation of the divisional police officer covering that area. When we went, there was nothing found there, and this and this and that. That was what we initially said. Now, on the other hand, when the pastor came and said what he said, one, the pastor is not an expert. There is what we call expert opinion. I just told you that even we don't say somebody is dead, even if we are seeing the person lifeless, until we go to a doctor and a doctor confirms that person dead. That's what we call expert opinion. The pastor is not an expert opinion to tell us what is an explosive. He's not an EOD member. He has no qualifications to say this is an explosive or this is not. He can only allege. He can only say we suspect. If he had used that statement, it's even better, but he called it that. So he's not an authority in that field. We've not been infoed. Look at your place, the incident happened. Look at the police. You see, spiritual leaders are supposed to be people that have respect for constituted authorities. God in his days placed leaders and made it mandatory as a spiritual leader to also respect those in authority. I myself am a Christian. You saw such incidents. There is a lead internal security agency in that place that oversees your area, not far from you. What stops you? Even if you've called them this a sister security agency, is fine. But what stops you from incidenting it? What stops you from reporting it? What stops you from saying something? Now, also in his statement, he said officers has not gone there. When it became too serious, the area commander had to go to the military base around just to confirm, because even the military has not said anything till today.
Yes.
So he had to go there. The other person he used to know was on short course. There is a new person, and I don't want to give details on that, but they said that this and this happened. He still revisited the scene with the pastor to say, where did it happen? Because we've come on 2 occasions and we have not met you nor met anybody. He said we didn't come, and then later he now said we came again and they showed us this place. He's contradicting himself. But what I will say generally is that it was a mismanagement of information and refusal to respect constituted authority. Police is the lead internal security agency. If you have a personal beef with it, create another Nigeria and create a new police. In fact, they used to give us an adage that if you feel that where the moon is, you are not comfortable, remove the moon and put it where you want it to be if you can. Build your way up to the sky, remove the moon and put it to where you are if you can. So what I'm saying is that there are people that you have employed to serve you to ensure your security.
But in nutshell, what was that?
Courtesy, the truth is, we have not seen anything.
We saw pictures of that with military markings. Press people went there, took pictures of it. I saw it myself. It looked like something that will explode anytime. But from the pastor, that the soldiers who took it said it was an empty.
Till today, we did not see. It was not reported. Nobody told us anything. They've not brought it out. Although we also went again with EOD. That's the explosive ordnance unit of the Nigerian police force. Okay. They went there. They still checked and they saw nothing. So everybody is saying their experience. Nothing was brought to us. So I can't be talking about something that was not literally brought to the police. So I will advise and refer them to the sister security agency who brought it. Probably they will explain better on what that is.
Okay, quickly, there is another issue before we talk about the structures and other issues that I also wanted to clarify. One woman identified as Adako from Amokwe, Oba Ibeku, North Local Government Area, on April 9, 2025, policemen from the Central Police Station arrested 22-year-old Ifeanyi Chibuzo, who is a cobbler and a motor oil seller. Now, that since today they don't know the whereabouts of that young man. They came to CPS and they continued. Now they don't know where the young man is, where the Chibuzo is. Are you aware of that?
Well, I'm hearing this from you for the first time. I have some incidences, but I can't remember which is which. But I will say for this incident you have said, let me say I'm hearing.
Okay, let me give you some of that. He said around 10 p.m. some policemen, that I'm quoting the woman. Okay. Some policemen came to search our house with Ifeanyi in handcuffs. Okay, that was after he was arrested. Ifeanyi went to buy something from a local store and did not come back on time. We called his mobile phone number several times and he did not pick our call. Around 10 p.m., some policemen came to search our house with Ifeanyi in handcuffs, and the police saw a cutlass and asked the family to come to the CPS to see Ifeanyi. April 10, she visited Ifeanyi in the cell, and after about 5 days, she was told that she could no longer see the boy because he had been transferred to another police detention facility. That she approached, tried to find out where. Nobody told her anything. Then she approached Abia State High Court in Umuahia, presided over by Justice KCJ Okereke on 22nd of July. No, this arrest was made in April. Until July, they couldn't locate this young man. And till now, they have not found his location.
If she is alleging so, let her write to the Commissioner of Police. Let her write to the Commissioner of Police because, like I said, I'm not everywhere. So if she's alleging that this incident happened, she should write to the Commissioner of Police and probably see him. So that's what I'll say on that. The matter can be investigated, but I'm not aware.
You have not heard of it?
I'm not aware.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. To other issues we have for this morning, they just concluded training of the police.
Yes, it's an amazing one. We have a commissioner of police in Abia State that is very passionate about professionalism, and like I said, the summary of his meeting for us this year, he said proactive policing and professionalism. And let's leave proactive policing and look at professionalism. You are not professional if you're not equipped with the right knowledge to go about your duties. And learning, unlearning and relearning is what anybody who is striving towards perfection or improvement must imbibe as a way of life. So it's one of the activities, strategies of the command to ensure that officers are professional in their duty. So it featured lots of training sessions, arm handling, combatant sessions, when to use your firearm, rules of engagement, to mention but a few. And 3 female officers who did well was awarded, and 3 male officers who did well were also awarded, and they were charged to go to their divisions using or imbibing all that they have learned to ensure that their services are better and to ensure a good image for the Nigerian police force. So the Commissioner of Police, Danladi Issa, is passionate about professionalism, and he's doing everything possible legally within his strength to ensure that officers are equal to the task and the constitutional duties of protection of lives and property in Abia State by the police is fulfilled to the latter.
Okay, talking about professionalism, I get reports about activities of men and officers of the police along this Uzuakoli Sukuato road. There's a particular point before you get to Sukuato that place, it is compulsory that you pay 500 naira before you're allowed to cross that place. And 2 persons brought that to my knowledge. I said I will ask you if you're aware of it, that they came from around that Preba area, from the person who brought it. I don't know if he's sure of it. But are you aware? And not that I have experienced that they wear black. This with one this special force or something like that. Not this normal black uniform. I have seen them there, and it's their own. According to the law, is 500 naira, but other places they may collect 100 naira, 200. But this particular one is 500 naira, whether you like it or not.
Okay, we need to be careful so we don't mix up some issues. You know, sometimes at some checkpoints, it's mixed. It's not just police. Most especially when you see that special forces. Yes, most times they are not officers. They are not police officers. So we need to learn to differentiate which is which. But for this, I'm considering it a complaint.
Yes. I
will jot that area down and we'll have that area investigated. Let's know those officers there and let's be sure of what they're doing there.
All right, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at the recruitment because we got some information about that. Yeah. We'll be right back. Please do not go anywhere. This is still Hard Talk, Spin 95.3 FM with Dsp Maureen Chinaka, the Police Public Relations Officer, Abia State Command.
Sales stuff and get to the bottom line. The inspiration you've been looking for is now on your radio. Now.
Ow, it's hot!
And they stay there! Listen to your favorite blend of music with the best voices in town this side of the Niger. Welcome to
Spin 95.3 FM, the freedom to choose.
Ladies, after a long day, where do you unwind?
Right here, of course.
Welcome to Girly Cult, where girls talk freely, honestly, and without judgments. From love to relationships, money and career, to self-care, friendships, and trending gist. We talk it all.
no sensationalism, no bias, no favoritism, just raw, unadulterated truth. We are committed to delivering facts without compromise. Hard talk every weekday, 9 a.m. Nothing less than authentic political experience starting now, here on Spin 95.3 FM.
That the opinion of our guests and resource persons are not the opinion of Spin 95.3 FM. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. This is still Hard Talk, reaching you from Spin 95.3 FM. We have our post on Facebook. You can go there to leave a comment or send your questions. Spin 95.3 FM. That's our Facebook page. Leave a comment there. We'll read it out at the fullness of time. Or to our WhatsApp line 0805 5516 953. 0805 5516 953. And this program is also streaming live on our YouTube channel at alphaspintv. You can go there and view what is happening right here inside the studio. Before we open the phone lines for you to call in, PPRO, about the Nigerian Police Force recruitment and screening. What's going on with that? Because some Abians applied and they want to have information on that.
Okay, so I'll just read the press release of the Police Service Commission, the body in charge of the recruitment in collaboration with the police. You know, it's not just them, they do it in collaboration with the police and other. So they said it, I'm reading the press release now. In continuation of the ongoing recruitment of constables into the Nigerian Police Force, all candidates who successfully completed the online recruitment registration exercise are hereby notified that physical and credential screening has been scheduled to hold between 9th March 2026 and 18th April 2026 across the Federation. So 9th March 2026 and 18th April 2026 across the Federation is for physical and credential screening. Applicants are requested to log in to the recruitment portal to check their status and print the following documents, which must be presented at the screening venue on the date and time indicated in their invitation slip. So it's just for you to go. It's not for those that have not done before. People that are already used to it, that have applied, you go back to check your status if you were qualified for this next session. Now, some of those indicated things you will bring includes 1, guarantor's form, application submission slip, invitation slip, credential screening form, physical screening form. These are the things you print out and present while coming. Consequently, items to be presented during the screening are invitation slip with assigned table, credential screening form, original national identity number NIN, printout of card issued by NIMC, O-level, GCE, SSCE certificate, birth certificate or declaration of age, LGA state of origin certificate, trade test certificate for specialists only, duly completed and signed guarantors form with photocopies and passport of referees attached, original and duplicate copies of credential to be neatly packed in 2 separate white files with recent passports photographs attached. The applicants are to appear at their various screening venues wearing white canvas shoes, white t-shirts, white shorts, and white stockings. The screening exercise will take place at designated location within each state/FCT as indicated on the invitation printout. So the invitation printout has necessary information on where, when, and time as indicated for your screening. The Chairman Police Service Commission reiterates that the recruitment exercise is absolutely free of charge. Emphasis of the absolutely free of charge and without any pecuniary obligation. The Chairman assures that the process will be conducted in the best tradition of transparency and accountability. He advised the applicant to be wary of online imposters, scammers, and other criminal elements who might want to take advantage of the recruitment process to defraud innocent applicants, stating that anyone found wanting will be arrested and prosecuted. So that's all of the information you need to go to the website. All of the things you need, your date and time and venue for the screening will be meted out there, so you get yourself informed and make yourself available. Your appearance, it has also been clearly stated how you should appear: white on white, your white t-shirt, white shorts, white canvas shoes, your files, and all of those things. And finally, it is very pertinent to note that you are not to pay. Do not give anybody any dime, both at the venue, both anywhere. Be wary. That's what the statement say of imposters and those of them that might try to seize the opportunity to perpetrate crime. Report them too. Thank you.
All right. Somebody sent a message from Facebook, said, what is the main security challenge or concern your organization faces today? That's from Victor U. Carlo.
There are general internal challenges. You see, these are things that are uniquely associated with policing worldwide. Issues of manpower, shortage of manpower. You know, as people are coming in, people are also retiring. So, you know, we have issues of manpowers. Police everywhere. It will be beautiful if we have enough manpower. It will not be bad if every street has a police division. You can imagine how perfect and how sweet it will be security wise. Also, you know, things like equipment to work, it is somehow most times not still enough. But all of these challenges, we've been trained to ensure that we give our best with or without all of this. You know, what makes us strong and forging ahead is the ability to work with the available resources. What do you have? Now, how are you working with what you have? That is what matters. But with time, you know, some of these challenges are mitigated. With time, we continue to get support, improvement. And that is why when they say support the police, it's not to go to the road and give them 20 naira. It's to go to that your community, go to the police station. You can repent it. You can, I want to contribute and maybe make better the cell facility of the Nigerian police. I want to donate Hilux vehicles for them to go about their operations. This is also part of the ways you can support the police, aside sharing of information and collaborating with them. So it's a process. Rome was not built in a day, but is a step, and we have continued to move on and missed those challenges. And we have an amazing team at the Force Headquarters that is fighting tooth and nail to ensure that we are comfortable and equipped to do what we are supposed to do. We have the amazing support of the government of Abia State that has continued to refurbish our vehicle and also assist us. It is not perfect, but it is not where we used to be. We are making progress.
Okay, you know, there are allegations that the outgone IGP Egbetokun did not release funds to some commands for some up to 6-7 months. Did it affect Abia State?
Well, I will say I'm not the first PRO. Regarding
you are the PRO of Abia State Command. Did your command receive theirs? All
had to be answered by the first public relations officer. So it is not my jurisdiction to say anything.
To say that your command received their funding.
It is not my jurisdiction.
Okay. All right. This other question said, can community police address the Nigerian security challenge?
Yes. In fact, personally, I believe it 100% that it does, because community policing is simply policing the community by members of the community. The truth is that we know those bad guys in our area. We know them. We know those ones that we suspect that are into this or that. We know them, but it's just that everybody is trying to play safe and innocent and nothing concern me. But just imagine everybody coming out to say, I suspect this, I suspect this, I've seen this person act in this manner. Let us see to what he's doing. Let us have it investigated without any mindset or prerogative of is because I don't like this person, or we are dragging something, or we are having any interpersonal or intrapersonal conflict that is just making me want to put that person in a tight corner or position. If it is not out of selfishness, then I believe it can work. Community policing is you looking at your area and say, I have the way without. Why not I put CCTV camera in my area to see what happens when people leave and when people come? At my house, there is a very small place you press to ring a bell, like a doorbell, that alerts everybody inside that you're there. It just had issues and it was removed. Now there's a camera inside it. As you press that bell, we're already seeing you inside, who the person is at the door. So there are little things you can do to ensure your security. It's because we have the mindset that security is for the police, the military, another sister security agency, is not for us. That is why we are not getting better results. But honestly, it's 70% in your hands. If you become security conscious, you do anything with security mindset. There's how you can alert your phone that your location is shared. Anywhere you're going, somebody is seeing that location where you are. Your location can be shared. If I do releases now on police movement, I do it with shared location to prove that we are not telling lies. This, when I say where the Nigerian officers of the command are on patrol, this, you will see the shared location there. You can go and verify. It is to show you that we are not telling you stories, or we are not just cooking up incidents to make you believe it. Just imagine you begin to add those things to yourself. You share location, you attend security meeting, you provide internal security, a watch guard that does this, and at a particular time, people that goes in and out are checked. There are CCTV cameras. Just imagine the crime you have fought 70% on your own. Then the rest is for police.
Okay.
So it works. To me, it will work 1,000,000%.
I heard that this state police is one of the reasons he was asked to go, because he didn't support it.
I am not
but
the first PPRO again. There is a first public relations officer that attends to matters at the national level. I can link you up one of the days and they
we'll do that. I would love to speak with him Hyundai now.
Yeah.
All right. The phone line is open. You can be part of it. 0916 0009953 0916 0009953 or 0805 1777953 0805 1777953 or WhatsApp 0805 5516953.
All right, this is security. In which they don't even have access to electricity, not to talk of CCTV camera can operate perfectly if there is electricity, right? If there is light, it captures far meters away if there is light, right?
Okay, are you done? Just speak on.
Go ahead.
Speak on. Finish.
So what about if there is no light? What is the use of CCTV camera? And how many people can even afford the CCTV camera we're talking about? How many people can even afford? Many people has been killed, has been murdered, has been taken away. That doesn't even have a house. They were just ordinary tenants. That doesn't even have their own personal house. Not talk of the CCTV camera. And CCTV camera cannot even work. The system is not working, my sister. The system is not working. You know, as a police officer, you have to defend your own side. But we have to be as citizens. We go through a lot every day. There are things we can't be able to say. We can't even be able to talk about it on radio. Do you understand? But I just have to advise you. Talking about the state policing, please, it is very, very important. Because they are the ones that can go so deep. The police, you people cannot go too far. You cannot go far. You can only go around the town. People inside the communities know, we know what to say. Let the government equip this the local vigilantes and also make sure that state policing work. If it works, there will be changes.
Thank you.
You understand what I mean?
Thank you.
So talking about CCTV camera is not. I don't understand.
All right. Thank you, Kenneth.
Okay. I want to quickly react to what he said, and that's why if we're listening, we should listen well and we should be open-minded. I didn't mandate putting CCTV camera. I said if you can. Now, community policing is not just restricting to you putting CCTV camera. It encompasses other things you can do within your strength and your ability to ensure security in your area. Oh, you didn't talk about the one I said, putting security, local security people at the place to be able to find out those leaving and coming in at a particular time. You didn't talk. I didn't hear you talk about that one. You didn't talk about other things that can be done. But there are some people that have the wherewithal and can afford it, and not all. The one that I just explained, the small thing in front of my door that is there, is not CCTV camera. I don't know how that was wired. We just saw something beautiful online, we ordered, and it's doing well. It's connected to the phone. So as you're doing that, we are seeing it on the phone. I don't even need 24 hours light to have that done. So I'm saying that there are other things you can explore and contribute to your safety to the extent that you can. How well or how much are you doing it? Then what does these people understand as state policing? What do you know state policing? What is community policing?
Let's get more callers. One man just put one camera on the street. It can serve to a very distant place on that. Just two persons can cover one street. It doesn't mean everybody must have one in their houses. Okay, let's get more callers. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is Ike from Mumbai.
Ike, you're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, PPRO.
Beautiful morning to you.
Okay. Ma, I'm so surprised to hear that the brief that the anchor on the show said you've not heard about it, about the woman complaining about the disappearance of her son after police arrested him and they came for investigation. But up till now, that she has not been able to see her vision. Let me just say that I'm not too sure, but I thought this matter has come up either on this platform or in her sister radio station, But since you said this is your fourth time of hearing it, please, this is a matter of life. You people should speed it up to, get, because for a mother like that to just have her son disappear out of police custody, it's not something to take home. Then on the issue, another one that I want to bring to your attention, there was a time I saw a video on internet that at Abia, stroke Lodu, a suspected bandit was caught. That was 2 or 3 weeks before the incident of those people kidnapped at Obakala and the Amakama. I was expecting police, to come up with, information about, subsequent information about the guy. Because they showed the video was there when the man was caught, the uniforms and other things. Then another video came up where the man was inside a vehicle. I was being taken to the police station, but up to now, nothing was said about it again. And the next thing we saw was the result, kidnap at Amakama, then that of Obakala. It's very not be that police is police is hiding information from the public, because you people have to be briefing us, so that we can be security conscious. That's what I'm saying, because
all right,
a lot of activities of people now is very suspicious.
All right, thank you, Ike. That video he talked about, I saw it. He had military uniforms but I don't know if it was reported.
Okay, I will begin from the first question he asked. Asking that I said I don't know about that incident. Now, the Nigerian police force, we get complaints and sometimes they are similar. So if I say I'm not aware of this, then I know the one he spoke about of sister radio station was at Vision Africa, and the complaint is not the same. And the Vision Africa complaint was years ago, and the years ago the person was complaining, I was not the PRO then, this CP was not the CP, it wasn't even the CP before the CP, it was during CP Janet Abede.
Okay.
And the PRO, the current two administrations has changed after that. So you see, it will take lots of work to do. That was when something like this was mentioned on a radio outing. So please, let's have our mind clarified. It is not a must. I cannot say what I don't know and I will say I know it. You can't force me to say what I'm not very certain about. But however, like I said, let her write to the Commissioner of Police and they will have it investigated if what she's saying is true. I just shared with you during a break of how a police from another command came for investigation activities and picked a suspect here. The family is aware that the suspect here was picked by a investigating police officer of another command, but they've continued to come to Abia State Command and we've directed them, giving them the PRO's number of the command and say reach out to the command so you can know the whereabouts of the suspects that they came to pick here. So some of these things happen. And remember, we also have Zone 9 here. Sometimes they cannot differentiate which is which. And that's why we are doing our best to serve, to educate, to inform you. So just have an open mind and trust that we will give you the right information. See, it's something about the mind. If you decide that nothing good comes out of this, you will never hear anything good. You'll be hearing left. So let's be open-minded. Then the second one he spoke about, now we need to be very careful of videos and what we see on social media. You know, sometimes it is a world where everybody is doing anything for likes and comments, and everybody wants to be important and everybody wants to post, and somehow there is what is called, I can't really remember the name, it is a generation of social media. In as much as you have WhatsApp, you are an influencer online, and sometimes they will just share information. Sometimes it's an old video from back then, they will do it and edit it. In fact, somebody sent one to me and I carefully watch. We'll do investigation and analysis and find out, you know, there is how we compile and we get metadatas of pictures and videos. You will see that is an old video they just edited and say, run, no, this is happening here. Some people just enjoy putting tensions to members of the public, and that is why the MPF cyber security team is becoming active, and they'll be sending representatives to state command to have all of those people apprehended. Now, what am I saying? Not every video you see on social media is true. Not every picture you see is true, and thank God for professionalism of media houses. That's why they will always call to confirm. They will always call to verify. Has the police heard about this? Is it true? Has the police heard this? You know, some people, they walk around with sentiment. Sentiment is not professionalism. Professionalism kills and ties your sentiment with I just dislike anybody that does anything cattle rearing. If we see them, they are our enemies, they don't like us, we are not together, we are this tribe, we are that, and you see sentiment keep building on, and when you are beclouded by sentiment, you will not be able to get the right things done. There is law, there are rules. So not every video you see is true, and that is why it has to be verified. For that, I didn't hear of anything of such. No report of that was made. And if anybody is alleging that anything of such happened, please ensure to run to the nearest police station and report it. It will appear on the CITRE platform, which I will go through and I will come and brief you. We cannot brief you what is not there, and you cannot force us to brief you what we think is happening while it's not there. You don't do security analysis. You are not a professional in security matters. Leave it for those that are employed and trained to do it, to do what they are supposed to do. Just like you don't go to the doctor and tell doctor what to do when you are sick. You just explain yourself and you trust yourself in the hand of somebody you've not lived with, you've not known, you've not seen. You cannot even ask him bring your certificate, but you know he's in the hospital, and for him to be there, he's already qualified to. That is how these things work. If you want to do rocket science to something you don't have knowledge about, it will be mayhem and total spoil. Thank you.
All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning, Moses. Good morning, Chukwuemeka.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dsp.
A beautiful morning to you.
I'm calling from Umaya.
All right, who's the man? Please, Kushito quicker.
Okay, Gambaliano. Who's the man? Why I'm making Umaya.
So English, please.
Madam, Iko, I want to appreciate you people. The security job not be my business. Yeah, I still encourage you guys in what you guys are doing and still point out. I keep it's my prerogative. Now, when I say about it, is that some people will get angry. So where you guys are getting it right, I will encourage. And where you are not getting it right, I'll say, no, nothing is not easy. So, but with what you have said already, let me congratulate the ones, the officers that are doing their job genuinely. Officers that are causing problems to police force. Let them just, if not they are listening to these programs, many of them would have been making some mistakes. So, but I still believe that security business should be a collective responsibility to every person. Not every time we'll be blaming they are not doing this. Try to appreciate and acknowledge them where they are getting it right. And not every time you come with condemnation, every time, as if maybe everybody is perfect before God. So what we are saying is, you guys are trying. But to tell me that the issue of that young person that they detained, one of the callers said, talked about, I believe that I heard when they told us about the governor taking after it. I still believe that the government of the day should even stand, because the governor is the chief secretary of the state. And you people, the CP is working in hand with governor. So I believe that he's a chief security. Most times he encourages police people to do the needful. By providing what they are getting, they are still getting security votes. Yes, it's part of the work that they are using that money to do. So if if something has not come, maybe government of the day is aware of it. That's just to call the PPRO of police. Look at what is happening. Just like you said that you've not heard about it, and people are misconstruing the issue of the Abia and the other one that happened at Obakala. So what I'm saying is, your people should then finally, your people should look inward into countries that is ravaging Omaya and Abba, almost 17 local governments. It's not getting out of hand.
Thank you.
And the hard drugs.
Thank you. Thank you. Whosoever you have to give way so that people can make their contributions. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother Chukwuemeka.
You're welcome.
Yeah. My name is Mwamaze. I'm calling from Ugoda, calling Benjamin. My sister, good morning, ma.
A beautiful morning to you, sir.
Yeah. I want to thank you very much, my auntie. Likewise, yesterday or day before yesterday, I called to the other radio station, Other Vision Africa. I normally call for every radio you went to. See, the complaint I give to you last time about police people immediately after calling before you go out. Yes, it's working because I know that you are really trying. But you know that this our Nigeria country is corrupt. That is the whole problem. Because if people are doing a good job, doing police work, normal police work, but there is a corrupt people hearing your voice now. They are also planning themselves. You see those people now complain for you, collecting 500 naira from immediately after calling before you go out. Now they have now tried to. They will come out there in the morning, maybe by 6 o'clock. Before 7, they will leave to that place instead of staying there to that 3 o'clock. They have changed pattern now. Immediately after 5 to 6, they will come back. You see, so that is what we are crying for. This country called Nigeria is corrupt. You doing the needful now. They are somewhere now planning how to remove you in that office. which they cannot do. I'm telling you, because that is the whole problem. This country is corrupt.
All right.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, Mamasi. You've noted that place. I would like you to also find out what is going on there.
Yes, and that's why immediately it happens, just drop it at the complaints response unit so we can go there immediately. You know, he just made a point that the tactics now has changed from his observation, that it's now 6 to 7 you will see those. Let's even be sure they are officers.
Just try and find a way you can see them.
Walk around that. Oh.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear friend in the studio.
You're welcome.
Chief Nwoko, the man from Kumasi, the land of peace.
Welcome, Chief.
Yes, my PPRO, good morning.
A beautiful morning to you.
You see, the way you're explaining this thing, even I'm dancing it was too beautiful. But if I'm to advise, you people should be educated more socially inside market. Many crimes is going on that even people, when they see it, they will not say anything. Because sometimes when you say it, you become the victim. And another thing, that young man talk, they say that the guy is from Umobata or something, Ubal area. We have it even in this radio station. We speak to this in this station. So you look for that, because that old woman loses his only son in the police hand. It's very painful. And the one that they are talking about, CCTV camera, you know that with the hunger on the land, not everybody can even buy credit of 200 naira now to make a data, except people that are seeing something to eat. So that's why our president humbly said that they should, all the police that are attached to all the VIPs should go back to barrack. Let them work with the civil defense. He made it clear. How many millions of Nigeria? How many millions of police officers? And sometimes police, if you can make it as a responsibility, just inside the big market, do some certain teaching. Up to today, they are still preaching the word of God. Up to today, bank are still making preaching, going to the market, educating people. So I love your way. I love the way you explain things. There's many things that I'm supposed to talk now, but you have cut it off. You have cut my game, because the way you explain many things make me to feel just comfortable.
Okay.
Then please, police is for everybody's this responsibility. Everybody's supposed to, like now in South Africa, everybody's police, every citizen. I can police somebody on the road. You see him, what are you carrying? Call police come. But yeah, if you call, you become a victim. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Chief Wokobo. Enjoy your day ahead.
Okay, I really need to clarify this. I don't know why everybody is speaking on the CCTV camera thing. Please, I'm not restricting it to CCTV camera. I'm saying anything you can do as a person, as a community, considering your financial capacity, anything you can do to ensure your security is also community policing.
Yeah.
You are doing what you can to ensure your security. Please, I didn't say go and buy CCTV, everybody go and buy CCTV camera. No, I'm just saying there are people that can comfortably afford it. Just go and get it. It doesn't take you anything. If you cannot afford it, there are other things you can do with your community members, with your family, to ensure your security, like checking the laws, doing a security review, your padlock, your burglaries, those around you. When do you come? You can tell your family, if you leave, we must know where you are going and when you are coming out. All of these simple things you can do to ensure your environment is safe, your environment is clean, so that somebody doesn't go hide a weapon there. You see, sometimes they will be going for an operation. It is that bushy place, a simple place that you don't think anything is there. That's where they'll go and hide their weapon. But if you are conscious, there is how one of the intelligence we did this year, we were able to apprehend, we got weapons in an uncompleted building. So probably maybe this gang of suspected robbers, they've planned their operation and they left it there. It was credible intelligence. It was somebody who goes to visit that place. It's my property, let me go around and see what is happening from time to time. He just went there and saw it and informed the police, and we recovered that weapon. We've not been able to get the suspect though, but at least he has aided us in ensuring that any operation they were planning did not work. That is what I mean by what I said. Please, I'm not saying go and get a CCTV camera. And is not a perfect word. We have good and bad people everywhere. And if I say the Nigerian police force as an institution is perfect, it is not true. But know that the authorities does not support it, and that is why we are asking you to collaborate with us by reporting it to the complaints response unit. We'll have it investigated and ensure the needful is done. Let them be changing tactics. Let whoever be changing tactics. We too will be changing tactics until we're able to get them. Yeah.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Chukwuemeka, that means we need to ask you to go and secure a visa so we leave. Some call this country is corrupt. That is a country that is corrupt. We need to leave and pass to another place. Nice morning, Chukwuemeka. And our PPRO, Maureen Chinaka, God bless officer.
A beautiful morning
this morning.
To you.
You are highly welcome. You know, we always welcome you, even though sometimes where we do not call, we listen, because the information is the key to every success and also a key to anyone to know his or her right. It's very important. Thank you for always additional the information to us. Don't get the guy or I call you from Igu and I'm doing represent. I never locate to any suggestion. The area I just want to add my distance, just like just a few weeks ago, people protested Igu and no Ekote road, a high level of extortion. And let me have a site of one particular area. In that master vessel close to that Smile Mall, I still wonder, was every point in time passing there?
No, after Streams of Joy. Former Streams of Joy.
No. That one is not that one. I'm talking about the master vessel. That church close to Smile Mall Hotel before you get into a police station.
Okay.
That yes, that master vessel. You can see they have their beat there, and I'm trying to see how
around this American school, around that area.
God bless you. This American school. God bless you. You started it well. So that is another thing. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they are, coming up with. But nothing except collecting much more change. That's the language we use. Is much more change. But if that would be the case, that means they are not helping the society. And I know that last time when you are saying something at the other sister radio, you may say that anyone will be asking you once you are truly with all your paper. Since not police supposed to be asking paper, it's VIO. So there no one should be issuing money to them. But they are collecting it. So that is the thing. They are coming down to American quarter in Iguana. And research there. It's also happening. So please, if you can help us, what's Iguana road, there. It's we that are using the road. That sometimes they delay us. They will be stopping motors and today's market, no market. If the car is not taken, a lot of people will be being stopped by delaying them.
All right.
What are they trying to delay them?
Don Casey, thank you. PPRO, that particular place, I think you should look at whether it's people from zone or your command.
Yes, we will have to find out. Please, I will get them in details. I usually used to write some of these locations down so that we'll be sure. And I'll also advise from time to time, you get also the contact of the PRO Zone 9. There are some beats that are manned by officers of the Zone 9 headquarters, some command. So we'll look at it and be sure which is which, and we'll have that investigated also.
All right, 0916 0009 953. Good morning.
Good morning, Chukwuemeka.
Good morning to you.
I hope you did not wound.
No, nothing happened.
Because you said your leg entered the gate. I hope you did not have any fracture.
No, nothing.
And God, because me, I'm going to look for that driver. Without the help of the police.
All right, thank you.
How are you doing? Good morning.
A beautiful morning to you.
Welcome to Spin FM.
Thank you.
It's Chinwe calling from Omidije.
All right, Chinwe, go ahead.
PPRO, actually, I admire the fact that you always go to radio stations to sensitize the public on how things are being done in this. But at the same time, you see your work though. They say there's nothing one that's nothing to add the I also know that sometimes you also try to defend your profession. In some questions that was thrown to you by Mr. Chukwuemeka, you try to dodge those questions. The most one I'm about you, this citizen of the You are laughing and you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
No, they will not admit it. This citizen of the you said this is your first time. When you said that, I was surprised. Because you being the PPRO, I think every information gets to your check because you are aware of, like you said, the police are always aware of things going on. But you're saying now that you're not aware that somebody was taken or had not been seen till today. I'm still surprised, and I don't believe that this is your first, because this has come to radio stations severally. Please, let's do it, because this is somebody's son, one, and it's also human. People should take it, and let's just keep the staff for that person. If it's a police people that was involved in anything, let it be known to public. This is what was done to this person because of this, and not let that swept under the carpet.
Thank you.
People sleep in the dark.
Thank you, Chiwe. Thank you. Yes, that particular incident was published on so many dailies. Yes, if you Google it, you see it will pop up on so many national dailies. Hello, good morning.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Let's just get this one.
PPRO, good morning.
A beautiful morning to you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Johnson from Omariaga, Oboro, Ikuano, our neighbor, Abia State.
All right,
the former station of the Omariaga community. Onunekura and Kembele Ikuano, my people. PPRO, man.
Go ahead.
Please, I want to add this question. We local vigilante, we community vigilante, are we not part of the security in our Nigeria?
Go ahead.
Hello,
she will attend to you. Go ahead.
Now, the vigilante, we are embarrassing in the hand of police people, policemen. They are not regarding us as anything. Somebody will tell the policeman, see my ID can make vigilante. See where I'm going, see where I am. Police will just arrest you and they intimidate you and they just embarrass you anyhow. So I want to ask, are we not from the security of Nigeria? They are not regarding us. Please, mommy, what is happening in Abia State? I didn't like it at all. We security people, we are suffering in the hand of police. They arrested me the other day. I did not do nothing wrong. Last week, I didn't do anything. They arrested me. Who are you? I said, from my community. Now, where are you? I'm working where? I'm a show vigilante. Then I saw my ID card. It's not a concern. I didn't do nothing. No riot, nothing. No criminal. So I was embarrassed. They went there, tell me to pay 2,000. Along the line, somebody come and help me out. I don't know. And let them make sure that all of us are one. We are the same security. We are working under government. And we are the eyes of police, not the vigilante community. Police cannot be in the station or soldier be in the station. Know what's happening in the community. We don't way. Let them take us at their own. Let them take us at their own people. So that they will not embarrass us anyhow. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. PPRO, our time is fast spent. Just be brief and attend to it quickly.
Okay, for the first lady who spoke, like I will always say, please, let's not be assuming. I don't know how you assume that the PRO has all the... Am I omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscience? There are some assumptions. Sometimes I don't blame some of these people. People talk according to the level of their exposure and experience. If you work in an organized setting, even the media will tell you that they don't have all the information, and that's why they call call institutions, call the spokespersons of institutions to be sure. That's why sometimes they visit the scene themselves. That is why sometimes they interview victims of an incident to get a complete side of the story. No, you would have assumed that they know. They are supposed, Spin is supposed to know. That video safe, you are supposed to say it, you are supposed to know. So please, there are some assumptions we don't make. Yes, in fact, sometimes I tell the media, I've not been briefed. I'll get back to you once I am briefed. Some information, I'll tell you, I don't have that information at the moment. I will find out and I will get back to you. So please, I am not omniscience, omnipresent, and omnipotent. There are procedures to passing of information. It is wrong to assume that the PRO knows everything. And there is no question he has asked me here that I have not answered. The ones that I don't have the right details, I will openly say, my brother, I don't have that details now. Let me do the needful and get back to you. That's professionalism. I want to assure you that we stand on integrity. The Commissioner of Police will ensure that we give right information to the public. We are not ashamed and we are not afraid to say, sorry, we have gotten it wrong where we have, and we are working towards correcting this. We've dismissed some officers, we've charged them to court, we've remanded them in prison custody, and we've not hidden it from members of the public. So please, let's have that at the back of our mind. Let's have an open mind. Let's not throw stones. Let's not be pessimistic. Nigeria is corrupt. This one is this one is that, this one is that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm looking at what can we do to make it right. You can be that change that you want to see. In that your little corner, begin the change. And if this one does the change, and this one is the change, and tomorrow the other person is the change, together we'll just bet a change that we've been looking for. So don't be pessimistic. This thing is bad. We'll not do this. We don't want to. We don't want the other one. For the vigilante, please, you are very, very important to us. We respect you, and your importance cannot be overemphasized. The Commissioner of Police, CP Danladi Issa, at one of the conferences he had with senior officers, he mandated divisional police officers to be having meetings with vigilantes. There were times that representatives were sent and we were able to train them. It's just that we've had some people abuse these privileges. What you are supposed to do, the right that you have, is from the right that every members of the public have to apprehend and hand over to the police. But we have some vigilantes now building cell, arresting and keeping in their own cell, beating up a victim, asking them to pay a particular amount of money, and doing other things that are unprofessional. In fact, just last weekend, an officer called me from CPS and said they met a vigilante with police military accoutrement. You are a vigilante. Why are you carrying camouflage and carrying this and carrying that, and you are a vigilante? So please, we just want to ensure that it is not hijacked by people that doesn't have good intention. And remember, nobody is above the law. You are a vigilante. It doesn't mean that when you do wrong, you will not be arrested. And if you are alleging that an officer has behaved unprofessionally, contact Complaints Response Unit. We'll have it investigated and we'll ensure that the officer is brought to book.
All
so
right.
I think I've answered that.
Thank you very much. I will take that as your last line because of our time. And please, I want to plead with you, the issue I raised concerning that missing person. You can visit yourself.
Right.
Let's not wait for her to write. Do something on her behalf. It is work of God. You are a Christian. Just take it upon yourself and do something. Do it as work of God, so that she will have peace. From what she said, that was her only son. She has another daughter and that boy. Please just help her out and do it. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Let's do it again, same time tomorrow morning. I am Chukwuemeka Igu signing out and wishing you a wonderful day ahead.
Sales, stuff, and get